The future of our planet depends on how we manage our waste today. Waste is only waste if we waste it.
Good morning everyone and welcome to our debate about the topic of El Nino. We have two groups of our debater, the debater team 1 and the debater team 2.
And now, they will be presenting their arguments about the issue. And we will begin with opening statements from both sides. Our first question goes to Miss Eloisa. Can you explain to us what El Nino is and why it is important?
Absolutely. El Nino is a natural occurring phenomenon that involves the warming of the Pacific Ocean off the western coast of South America. This warming can significantly impact global weather patterns, influencing everything from temperature and precipitation levels to extreme weather events.
Interesting, Miss Eloisa. What are some of the potential impacts of El Nino on the global climate?
El Nino can cause significant disruptions to global weather patterns, leading to weather extremes such as flood, droughts, and hurricanes. It can also impact ocean temperatures their currents, which has been known to cause significant ecological efforts.
Thank you, Miss Eloisa, and thank you, Miss Mariel. What do you think we can do to mitigate the effects of El Nino?
I believe that we can take a variety of measures to mitigate the effect of El Nino, including developing early warning systems and implementing more effective disaster response mechanisms. Additionally, you can take steps to reduce our carbon emission and invest in alternative energy sources, which could help combat climate change and reduce the likelihood of extreme El Nino events.
Thank you, Miss Eloisa and Miss Mariel. What are your thoughts on the concept of climate change and its potential impact on El Nino?
I believe that climate change is a real and pressing threat, and it's likely to exacerbate the effects of El Nino in the years to come. We need to take bold action to reduce our carbon emissions and transition to a more sustainable energy future if we want to protect ourselves from the worst effects of El Nino and other climate-related hazards.
And now, we're going to Miss Abigail and Miss Raylene arguments about the issue.
El Nino is a natural phenomenon that occurs every few years and it does affect the climate. However, it is not the main driver of climate change. El Nino can cause increases in temperature and precipitation in certain regions, such as South America, but the effects are temporary and not a long-term trend.
I disagree with Abby. While El Nino may not be the sole cause of climate change, it is a significant contributor. Its impact on the ocean and atmosphere can lead to changes in global weather patterns, which can result in flooding, droughts, and heat waves. These extreme weather events have been increasing in frequency and severity in recent years, and El Nino is one of the reasons why.
Can you explain how El Nino affects the climate?
El Nino is caused by a shift in ocean temperatures in the Pacific, which has effects on global weather patterns. During an El Nino event, the warm water in the Pacific pushes eastward, which can lead to changes in wind patterns and rainfall across the globe.
And those changes can have serious consequences. For example, the El Nino event of 1997 to 1998 cause flooding in California and Peru, droughts in Indonesia and Australia, and heat waves in Africa. These extreme weather events can have devastating effects on people's lives, livelihoods, and the environment.
Thank you for all of you for your passionate arguments. This is a complex issue, and it's clear that there are different perspectives on the role of El Niño in climate change. We hope this debate has provided some insights into this important issue. As we can see, El Niño is a complex and important phenomenon with the potential to impact our global climate in a number of ways. Thank you to our debaters for your insights, and thank you to our audience for tuning in.